you're doing okay and you're ready for some movements and some breath work and some relaxation, because that's everything that goes into your yoga and a whole lot more to help to calm your brain, your nervous system, but also help your body to feel supple and strong. So let's get started. Just sitting up and finding the Ujjayi breath, that's often translated to mean victorious breath. So this breathing exercise is so beneficial in helping to slow down our body, our nervous system, and help us focus on the present moment. Sitting on your cushion, or you might want to kneel, whatever feels comfortable for you in this moment. Okay, sit up with a long spine and take a nice deep breath in through your nose. And as you breathe out, make a ha sound. Breathe deeply in and out. Going right to the end of the exhale, then there's a little pause before you take your next deep breath in. You feel the breath right at the throat. It's helping clear any blockages in your throat chakra. Now this time, try with your mouth closed. You're keeping the breath flowing through your nose and just listening to the sound you make in your throat chakra. Breathe deeply in, sitting up a little taller, and breathing out. Feel the breath in your belly as it moves out with your inhale, in with your exhale. Notice what's going on in your mind. If you're thinking a lot or thinking about things that you've said or things that are planned for today, just observe what's going on in your mind. If you're not in the present moment, try to guide your way back to the sound of your breath. Breathing in, breathing out. Okay, let's think of an intention for today. So something that's helpful to try and maybe switch around some of the negative thoughts you might be having, or just to have a better, more positive outlook for the rest of today. So a short, simple intention to repeat over and over again. Okay, let's breathe in, lift up the arms, reach up and gently twist round, warming up your spine. Reach up, inhale, exhale to the other side. So if anything doesn't feel comfortable in your practice, you stop doing it, you move slowly, maybe find an alternative or use a prop. Inhale and exhale. Breathe in, breathing out. One more time to each side. Then lower the arms down, taking your cushion away. Let's move on to our hands and knees. So the hands below your shoulders, knees hip distance apart. below your hips. As we move through cat-cow, lift up your head, relax your shoulders. Exhale, round your back, draw the tummy muscles in. Breathing in, lifting up. Still with the Ujjayi breath as your guide. Trying to move in synchronicity with your breath. Inhale and exhale. Warming up the whole of the back. Lift up, flatten out your back and bring your knees together and lift the left foot off the floor. Take the foot out to the side, look over your shoulder, and then move the foot to the other side, looking over the other shoulder. Just feel this side bend. Then change onto the other leg. Feel this into your hip. Notice the simple movement and how it feels in your body. And then lower back down. Lift up into downward facing dog. Stretching through the whole back of your body as you lower one heel down at a time. Make sure your head is lowered. Let go all tensions in your neck. Trying to relax your shoulders. Soften your arms a little bit at the elbows. Then lower down onto your knees. Let's do a beginner's three-legged dog. So take the left leg out behind you, bend the leg, open up the hip and look over your right shoulder. Lowering down, change onto the other side. Warming up the pelvis. Doing this again on each side. One more time on the right side. Lower back down. Let's lift up again into downward facing dog. Now you can move intuitively to get the stretch you need, or you can start trying to bring your knee round in a circle, strengthening your core. So you move the knee first to the left hand, then across to the right. Then change onto the other leg. Again, loosening off tensions in your pelvis. Then lower down onto your knees. Knees below your hips. Raise the arms up. Squeeze your pelvic floor as you bring your hands onto your lower back. Moving into Phoenix Pose. Opening up your chest. Opening up your heart. Slowly come forward. Hands in front. Lifting up again into downward facing dog. Swaying side to side. Now strengthening the core, bringing the left leg up behind you. Bring the knee between your hands. If this is too much, do this on your hands and knees and take the opposite arm and leg out, knee to elbow. Raise the leg, knee between the hands. Breathing in Breathing out. And change onto the other side. And a few more. Also strengthening the wrists and your shoulders. Okay, lower down onto your knees. Knees wide apart, toes together. Rest here in child's pose. You might want to bring the arms down alongside the body to rest your wrists. The palms face the ceiling. And repeat your intention 3 times. Come forward again. This time lift up into your plank pose. You can do this on your knees or your forearms if you're having trouble with your back or your wrists. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift up into Sphinx. Relax your shoulders. Bring your hands under your shoulders, lifting up into downward facing dog. Lifting the tailbone up higher and higher to the ceiling. You can try a 3-legged dog here. Bend the leg, opening up the hip, looking underneath the right arm this time. See if you can see your foot. Lowering down. Change onto the other side. Lowering down. Back onto your knees. Lift up the arms. Inhale. Exhale. Phoenix pose. Use your Mula Bandha lock before you bend back. Slowly bring your head forward again. Hands in front. Moving through cat-cow again. Inhale, lift up your head, dip the lower back down. Exhale, round your shoulders. Back to the Ujjayi breath. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Now lift up and into downward facing dog again. So all these movements are really helping build up your core strength and stability and keep your body, your back especially, nice and supple. Now walk your feet between your hands into Uttanasana. You might have a block under your hands. Lowering your head down. And slowly lift up into mountain pose. Bring your head up last. Inhale. Exhale into Tadasana. Okay, so we're going to do half moon pose. So if you've got a block handy, that will be helpful, and a wall space. So moving over to the wall, This is opening up your pelvic area, so just be mindful of any trouble you've got in the pelvis and not to overstretch. So you've got your block a little bit out from the wall, and then you're coming forward, placing your hand on the block and lifting the leg up out to the side. Bringing your hand above the shoulder. So you're really opening up across your chest and the hip here, trying to rest your buttock against the wall if you can. And feeling a deep stretch in your adductor here. You might find it's more comfortable to look down to the floor. Then lower down slowly into a forward bend. Then lift up your head last and change onto the other side. It'll feel quite different each side. You have a different range of motion, maybe restrictions with your shoulder on one side. And then lower down. Forward bend. And lifting up. Back into Tadasana. Let's do Utkatasana, chair pose. Inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, bend your legs as though you're sitting back in a chair. Any issues with your back or your blood pressure, bring the hands onto your hips. And lift up, inhale, exhale, lowering the arms down. Breathe in, breathing out. Squatting down low, make sure the knees don't go beyond your toes. Strengthening the quads and your glutes. One more time. Lift up the hands, the arms. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out, a forward bend. Inhale, lift up halfway. Flatten out your back. Exhale, lowering down closer towards your thighs. Maybe bringing your fingertips under your toes. Now take your left leg behind you into a lunge position. Raise the arms up. Bring your hands down through to the heart center and then twist. Bring the elbow the other side of your leg. If that's too difficult, then bring your hand onto the floor or even your arm onto your leg here. And if you're comfortable, extending the back leg up onto your toes and bring your gaze to your elbow. And release. Lower down your knee and walk your foot across to the other side as we do pigeon pose, working right in at your buttock. So this leg is straight out behind me. Let me show you from the side. Resting your foot. Okay, then slowly lower down. You might feel more comfortable lowering to the side. You might lower all the way down with your head to the floor. So this is a perfect posture if you're having trouble with sciatic pain. Walk your hands back under your shoulders. Engage the core and lift into plank pose. Broaden out the shoulders, pelvic tilt. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift up into cobra. Breathing in, lower your head. Breathing out, downward facing dog. Feel the Ujjayi breath again, moving through your nose. Okay, this time bring the left leg up behind you. Place your foot between your hands in your lunge pose. So see the alignment here with the hip and the knee and the ankle. Raise your arms up. Bring your hands down through prayer and twist, making your own adjustments. Trying to keep each side balanced. Again, feeling this deep in at your buttock. Okay, slowly unwind from your twist, lower your knee down and move your foot across to the other side for your pigeon pose. Feel the difference. If you need any support underneath your left buttock, that might help you stay nice and level because you don't want to be collapsing over to the side. Lower down if it's comfortable. Making any adjustments with each breath out, maybe moving deeper into the posture or just making yourself more comfortable. Okay, then start to walk your hands under your shoulders. Engage the core as you move into plank again. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift up. One last time in cobra. Shoulders are relaxed. Breathing in, bring your head to the floor. Breathing out. A lovely counter pose and child's pose to finish. So just stretching out your back, lowering your head, even rocking side to side on your heels. You can try moving the arms over to one side. And then over to the other side. And back into the middle. Okay, so prepare yourself for your relaxation. You can put on your socks and maybe a little blanket, cushion under your head. And we'll finish with one final full body twist. So lying on your back. Bend the legs and lower your knees down to the left side. Turn your head to the right. Deepening the stretch if you can. Bring the left leg gently over the right thigh. Then bring the legs back into the middle. Realign the legs, lowering down to the right side. Turn your head to the left. And bring the right leg over the left side. Again, one side usually tighter than the other. And then unwrap the legs, bring the knees into the chest, tuck your knees in close. And lying out in Shavasana for your relaxation, just even for a few moments, trying to still your mind, quieten your thoughts. Come back to your breath whenever your mind wanders off. Breathing in, breathing out, releasing tensions in your shoulders, down your back. Breathe in, breathing out. Notice anywhere that you're still holding on to tension. And try to just let it go as you breathe. Feeling the movements of your belly. Rising with your inhale. Falling with your exhale. Notice if your body feels warm or cool. Notice any sensations that arise. Your whole body resting and relaxing. Your breath breathing your whole body. Now, if you've longer time to rest, I would stay here in Shavasana up to a good 5-10 minutes. You're getting moving on for the rest of the day, then repeat your intention over 3 times. And then start to make some movements, stretching out, opening your eyes. Roll over onto your side, slowly sitting up. Breathing in and breathing out. Bring your hands together. Namaste. Have a lovely day, and as always, if this practice has benefited you, if you're feeling different from at the start, I would love to hear your feedback. And please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel, and I'll be back tomorrow for another live session at 7 in the morning. Bye for now.